Hello to all of you ULO subscribers and visitors, from what looks like being a very wet afternoon's racing at Cheltenham. Nevertheless, it is the first day of the autumn meeting, and as we know, all roads lead to the festival in March. Let's get the opener out of the way first. All in all, it's a pretty wide open contest for this conditional jockey's hurdle to get the autumn festival underway. I think I'll take the gamble that David Pipe's Walker Dina can come out on top, as we know this Dr. Dino mare goes well fresh, and Ryan Corcoran's £10 claim surely puts her onto a good mark. Let's hope our conditional jockey has done his homework and knows to race as wide as he dares, given the rain-softened ground. But I'm sure David Pipe, and a few in the weighing room, have given Ryan the right brief. Dan Skelton's Épée de Nom has edged the anti-post market this week. And although the yard is going great guns, this ground might be a bit deep for the jolly. So, Philip Hobbs and Johnson White's Cap Vert looks a big threat, with Ben Paulings, as legends have it, making some each-way appeal. Walker Dina to go close in a tricky little curtain raiser. Friday's nap goes to post in the feature, the Schloer Chase. As Nicky Henderson's John Bon goes for a third consecutive win in this Grade 2, I'll take the punt that he can be opposed with low due sud. Dan Skelton's unexposed chaser was withdrawn from a Premier Handicap chase at Ascot, on account of quicker ground at the start of November, so should be primed still to make the most of the £3 pull on John Bon, with Evan Williams' Liberty Hunter adding more spice to this Grade 2 at a track he obviously likes. Nigel and Willie Twiston Davies' Matata is likely to set the early pace in a 2-mile chase where there will be no hiding places, while Alan King's Edwardstone will relish this ground and looks a super each-way angle. A terrific renewal in store, but the progressive and unexposed low due sud is taken to serve it up to John Bon, with Liberty Hunter and Edwardstone keeping them both honest. My next best is another one from the in-form Skelton yard. It's hard to get away from the form of Dan and Harry Skelton in the early stages of the 2025-26 season, and they can round things up here with a winner in Fortune de Mer. A course and distance winner here last month, in a Grade 2 contest, suggests that this Doyen-sired gelding won't be spending too much more time in handicaps, but despite carrying top weight here, this mark may well underestimate him. Given the conditions, Evan Williams' Shade of Winter looks worth a second look, with Harry Cobden booked for company, and Fergal O'Brien's pair of Frontier Prince and Jack Hyde aren't out of the picture in a wide-open closer. Fortune de Mer to keep the Skelton team's good run going, with the fifth from that Grade 2 here last time, Jack Hyde, to press the buttons hard up the hill. Earlier on, in the Veterans Handicap chase, Richard Hobson's Fugitive knows his way round here better than all of this field, and that could count for plenty given the ground conditions. This is his time of year, and Charlie Magg's £5 claim helps to offset the big weight that Fugitive has worked his way up to. By contrast, top-weight Gunsight Ridge may struggle in ground this deep over this 2.5-mile trip, which may also be true of Anthony Honeyball's Lord Baddesley, so Evan Williams' Can You Call, and Heather Main's Numitor generally appeal more. Fugitive to make the most of the return to his regular hunting ground, and win this from that 12-stone load. Next up, in the listed novices chase, I'll chance my arm on Neil Mulholland's Double Powerful. If Conor O'Farrell can get Double Powerful to switch off in the field for the first 2 miles or so of this 3-mile one trip, I think he's every chance of playing him late, and coming good, up Cheltenham's stiff finish. Anthony Honeyball's Leave of Absence won over this trip here last month, but might find this going a bit on the slow side, so Ollie Murphy's Wade Out might prove to be the biggest danger of seeing out this trip. These are my 3, in a competitive little number, but Double Powerful gets the nudge. For the Albert Bartlett, I'm happy to give a heads up to, heads up. A 1.5 length runner-up to Bambino in the Champion Bumper at the festival in March showed me that John McConnell's Heads Up can act on this track. With no concerns over the rain that's set to hit Prestbury Park, Heads Up looks a solid enough bet for Ireland to take some pattern form home, and he got this campaign off to a winning start when scoring with plenty in hand at Listowel in September. Dan Skelton is knocking out the winners for fun just now, so Great Fleet and Money Garrow must make the shortlist, while Henry de Bromhead's King's Bucks will like this deep ground and looks the value each way angle. Heads Up to score in the Albert Bartlett, with Money Garrow the most likely to make him work for the money.